Sorry, 9-7, obviously.
Yeah, it says 8-7 on the scoreboard, but they've shook hands, they've unscrewed the cues, and I was watching from the presentation area because Oscar Dominguez at 7-all was on a 9-ball. It was a tricky one.
A bit, dispel a few early nerves, I'm sure are there, even for one of the greats of the game.
Oh, is that a sign of things to come? Albin Ouschan.
Really annoyed ball in hand.
Leave a pot, so Johann had to play safe. Final. Beat Omar Al-Shahid, and he lost to Niels Fayen. So 4 finals, and that's since 2014. So that just shows you how consistent Albin Ouschan is. But he's getting away with a bit here so far. This is 9. This looks to be a tricky shot actually. If he can come off the left edge and spin the cue ball around, he will. Yeah, that's what he's played. Oh, this is nice. What a safety shot he's played. I like it. I like it a lot. There's the kick. Imran Majid did take the opening rack over in that match between the two Brits. Greeks, Nikos Economopoulos is playing Alexander Kazakis to qualify for the final 64. Seeing him on one of the stream tables. Fedor Gorst, he's playing Kyle Amorotto.
Yeah, there's also a classic youth v experience, Carl Naderberg. Yeah, really interesting dynamic. I'm sure Naderberg, well, he's just won the first rack actually. I was going to say I'm sure he's excited to play Suke, but of course he also wants to beat him. Meanwhile, Johann Chua continuing towards winning the first rack. Vastly experienced of course, but a little unsettling. And it's Chua who takes the rack out. A lot of interest.
That long, I've been, you know, retired for quite a few years as well, but seems a bit crazy when I actually sit down and think the fact that we've got $1 million pool tournament. I've been crying out for it for all these years and I'm not playing. Take up the rail actually. These little swings and these little roundabouts are huge.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to turn these matches. We just saw there made the difference.
Got beat, now he's facing Albin Ouschan. It doesn't really get much tougher, does it? A little bit short of pace. Yeah, he's just playing this plain ball. Just make sure you try and pop this. Cue ball should land on the 8. It's thin though. Yeah, nice, good pot. He knows the pockets, playing quite generous. They are 4 inches.
Because his mind, he's not sort of looking ahead too much, he's just thinking about each match as it comes. For a 2-rack lead. Nicely done. The key moment though undoubtedly was the start of the first.
The right centre. That's what he's trying to do. That's what he's done. Well, you can see how low he's hitting on the cue ball. I think he's trying to get this cue ball moving back. Oh no, look at this, Dave. Look at yeah, it was a good hit, but he's not going to get away with it. Some days you get away with it, some days you don't. I always Johann Chua, good pot. He's now got the gap. Couple of shots. Sit down table. Yeah, here comes the cue ball. It's plump. That will do nicely, and he's got an angle. Two rails forward. Again, that is perfect. Little angle, a little bit of
under the song 3 is the magic number, but not for Albin Ouschan to 0, assuming he knocks this in. So a nightmare start for Albin Ouschan, but Johann Chua has done his side of the bargain through night 3 of the World Pool Championship.
Gonna have a shot at the blue, pot it, and there's no real pressure on the 2. You can play it soft. If you miss the 2, it stays over the pocket. No, he played it quite hard. Yeah, so he did go into. You see how he's jacking down on the ball. So from where his hand is to the cue ball, it'll feel okay. This. Oh, it was a little wide. It was a big chance. He got away with it. That he's not left it, but listen. Safety. Oh my word. Albin Ouschan is one of the best safety players on.
In the first rack.
Yeah, can we just go back to 7 o'clock and start the top of the show again? Is Chua going to try and find the gap? He is. Needs this to bounce though. Oh, that was a good one. You could see low on the cue ball. He played a drag shot that killed.
Well, Chua the disappointment. Shows how difficult the game is, though. You know, we expect a lot of the players.
Well, we're talking about that match, Dave, as we come on air. It's just tied up at 2-2, Carl Nadenberg and Ralph Suke. Carl Nadenberg is 18 years of age. Ralph Suke is 55.
Wow, 37 years.
What about that for a start at the World Championships?
It's a big...
I'd snap your hand off to go 8-8 and take it into the final rack. I would just think, just set a long-term goal like that. May have found a gap. No, he hasn't. He's got the full ball behind the purple file. Well, the Greeks, well, Economopoulos is having a mare, just like Ouschan, because Kazakis has won the opening 4. Ooh, that was close. He stuck it up though. Boy, that was close. He's 4-1 up on Konrad Usopenpool from Poland. Just what do you do if you're Albin Ouschan in this situation?
From start to finish so far.
Needs a bounce. He's done this fairly quick and all, probably around 30 minutes we've been playing.
Yeah, and it's a one-man show, frankly, this match. 5-0. 4 more.
Test your opponent a bit more, because you know they're struggling, you know the cue action's a little bit weak. Yep, he's spotted the 1. 2 balls going to come here, you know. He's going to have a long shot.
Yeah, I said, you know, it can turn on a shot. Well, it's going to have to happen soon, isn't it? Credit to Chua, though. You know, you can chew over the...
We had a break and run. Then the third rack, if you remember, Chua missed a 2 ball when he tried to rewind the clock and,
yeah,
and play it again. And then Albin hooked himself. And then the rack after, he played the poor safety and left.
Whereas Ouschan, you feel, is really dwelling on his.
That's why there's so many top Filipino pool players.
Yeah, he's feeling so good, isn't he? And that's reflected with how he's...
it's all looking okay. I did think that were going to fall. I don't know if he can get to the ball or if he has to go rail first. Let's just watch where the cue ball goes. Yeah, he could get to the ball in the middle. Well, he's going to start doing something with the cue ball. Yeah, here he comes, 3 rails, wants this to bounce, needs an angle. I think he's ripping the cue ball back here, you know. Makes the pot a little funny. Has he fluked it? Oh my. I remember a few years ago, well, what a shot that was. Take this ball on. He could chip off it. And I tell you, I know he's 6 up, but if you chip off the edge of this and leave distance, Albin's in all kinds. You could go for this, rattle it, leave it on. Albin wins his first rack. Yeah, I actually didn't like it. He's actually going to get away with one. Got away with a big one as well, but possible jump bank, but maybe just get the cue ball on the back rail, try and get the hook. Has he fluked it? Has he fluked it? He hasn't. Naderberg comes in that little section of players, that little bracket of players like Albert Manners, the young Filipino who beat Chang Jung Lin earlier on. There's a host of these young players.
Well, surely now or never for Albin Ouschan. Well, it's been a difficult night, but the night's not done. Had a little bit of fortune covering the 6th the way he did. Needs the 9 to at least stop the rot, stop the whitewash. There we go, 6-1. He's still deep in trouble. He's not playing his best stuff by any means.
Couple of break and runs and a golden. 6-4, back in the match. It's easy. Good break. It's not a good outcome though. I don't know what it is, but when you're losing heavily, it seems so difficult to get shots off the break, Dave, and run up. Also, when you're in Johann Chua's position in this part of the sand, English, maybe high right on the cue ball, and that'll spin the cue ball over towards the right side of the table. Yeah, here we go. Cue ball. He did lose the cue ball, but he played a great 2. That's why he played that shot, because of them 3 balls. Got to be careful here. You might scratch in that top left pocket as we look at the table. Yeah, if you don't quite hit that ball full. Yeah, he's got the pot, but he's not got the outcome. Good hit. Oh, he's kicking 2 rails. Still, nothing's really changed in the match. In this, he's all over the show, Dave. Look at this one. I'm not saying they're easy because you've got to play it with a bit of right answer.
They're sort of gathered as well, watching. Maybe word's gone round.
Yeah, on the floor and actually around some of the seating in the arena. Break the balls out. Let's have a look. Kazakis 7-1 up over his fellow Greek Economopoulos. Yeah, it's going to be the carrot. Grinding away.
Effort, isn't it? You can see the effort he's putting in, and he has to stand any chance. The hope is that he'll start to flow a
Well, it's this 2 racks, not convincing at all, but that doesn't matter. What matters is the scoreline. Ouschan to break. Didn't get a shot on the last break. And to play a push out. Then says, hold on a minute. I'm not letting you just run around the table at your pace. You can sit down there for a few minutes.
I was kind of hoping for the best there, but he's left Albin Ouschan an opening. Try and just put something together here that reminds us of what a great player he is.
Yeah, good bank shot. That creates. Did he get there? He was a little worried, but I think it. Three down, so he's in for a nervy night over there as well. Dave was sat right next to him.
It's the loudest scream we've heard of the week.
Yeah, I actually know that little kid. He's a little left-hander. He's a supreme talent, let me tell you. And he just won a hill match, and he let every scene.
Brilliant. Meanwhile, Albin Ouschan, for a few moments there, overshadowed by one of the juniors, but
Albin Ouschan to break. If he does go on and stage a comeback here, it would be pretty unbelievable the way he's
thought he's called the push out.
well. Johann Chua. The commentator's curse always seems
frustration there.
I don't know why he played it so hard. On these tables, 4-inch the rail and 4 in the pocket, it doesn't matter. I'm convinced that's what he's saying to himself. I think he's saying, why did I hit it so hard? What am I doing? It's just hard to believe what he's just done.
Yeah, and he was starting to look good, that's the thing, and of course his opponent, Chua, would have picked up on that. So he, in his own mind...
Playing 9-ball, go up and down like a yo-yo. If you've never actually played 9-ball, and you've seen it a few times...
Easy, of course, because they're so brilliant at it, but even the greats can make mistakes, can struggle, can feel pressure. So Albin Ouschan was clawing his way back in, and here is Johann Chua for 7-3. Huge rack, surely the biggest of the match so far, because it stopped Chua here in rack 11.
He's going to get a shot on the blue too. It's not all been doom and gloom for former champions. SVB has made it through to the final 64 undefeated. Unfortunately, we've had to say goodbye. We've lost Carlo Biardo, former world champion, defending champion, Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Just how big is that 3-ball looking like now, Dave?
Yeah, because it was that ball earlier in the match actually that was giving him problems as well. But
been down on the shot, and for some reason I've changed my mind. Well, I'm down on the shot and I don't get back up, and I hit the shot wrong, or you miss it, and you think, why didn't I stand back up? I don't know. This other side of the 8-ball, yeah, you see how he's aiming low, so cue ball off 3 rails. Oh, it's close, but it's okay.
chances are sinking deeper and deeper into the mire. 8-3.
Yes, it's nearly the final nail. Well, he tried. He got it moving. Played safe because the 2-ball doesn't pop and it's covered. Mind him being messy because he knows he's going to get visits to the table. Oh, look at the cue ball here. Just look at the cue ball. Is the 1-ball going to set up for a combo?
The operative words there being for now. Took the 9 on, yep.
He's actually trying to get through the gap. What a positional shot this is.
Well, the look on his face says it all, doesn't it? There. Not sort of make it into too big a shot. First hurdle cleared.
Wants us to slow down. To exit the tournament. Fedor goes to another one. He's now 6-4 down. Yeah, this was always going to be the problem. Can he hold the cue ball for the 5? He couldn't.
Ouschan hanging on then. Could be his last.
It's going to be Skylar Woodward versus Max Lechner. Wondering where you can watch that match, it's live on Sky Sports. It's also live on DAZN. So about an hour and 40 call it, and we've only played 11 racks. You know, Melin has beat Imran Majid. He's done his interview, and the next 2 players are in the arena warming up. And don't forget, every 3rd rack on TV we have a break.
Well, that could be it. That could be it. He's overcut the 6. So
set the tone, because the next rack Chua had a break and run. Then Albin hooked himself, didn't he, when trying to draw the cue ball back. So then it was 3-0 down, and then the only player in the history of 9ball to play in 4 finals.
But credit to Johann Chua, who's played terrific stuff tonight. He wasn't intimidated at all. And he is the winner. And Albin Ouschan, the twice world champion, is out. He will not be in the last 64. What a win for Johann Chua by 9 racks to 3.